Sharif Al-Shenawi. I am the CEO of Rebottle. Rebottle is a startup venture which aims to increase recycling in Egypt. We decided by implementing an idea which we saw in the United States in the local supermarkets such as Costco and Stop and Shop. So our idea is based off a clone market. Our idea is a machine. This machine takes in recycled plastic bottles and with these bottles, we insert these bottles in the machine in exchange for a small reward of 25 piasters. And these rewards enter an account, because we're doing it, this idea is implemented in the American University in Cairo. So these rewards are put into your AUC account, which is an online student currency which we use to purchase foods and items on campus. And Mustafa Al-Sharawi,
I can continue. I'm Mustafa Al-Sharawi. I'm the CTO and CFO of the company. Basically, I was mainly working on our cost structure, how we would fund the project, whether it was feasible or not, as well as the website and video that we created specifically for the site. Like Sharif said, we are trying to add machines that take in plastic bottles and refund about 25 piasters to every student who recycles a bottle. And we decided to give these rewards in different ways, maybe through AUC coin, just as Sharif had said, or just coins or regular currency. And we also decided to add a point system to our site, which would give extra rewards for people who donated over, for instance, 10 bottles, 50 bottles at certain milestones. And this, our goal was basically to help encourage recycling, because we have recycling bins around campus, but nobody really uses them. You can still see plastic bottles lying around everywhere. So we wanted to give them an incentive to recycle, as well as raise awareness, which is why we're starting here at the AUC with 2 machines in our more populated areas near the food court and supermarket. And we're hoping to expand soon.
The process is simple. It starts off by purchasing a plastic bottle of water or any sort of plastic bottle. And once this bottle has been used up and is ready to be recycled, you insert this bottle into the machine. The machine crushes the bottle and sends a code, which is the amount of money that an individual should receive based on the number of bottles inserted into the machine. And with these bottles, like I said before, we'll give a reward. And based on our customers, we've interviewed some customers who are problem solving with our problem is this problem with solving interviews, and the recommendation that our customers have asked us to do is create a donation option. With this donation option, a customer can donate the money for a better cause, which will probably be involved in the recycling industry.
Basically, we're hitting 2 birds with 1 stone, not just helping the environment, but helping those in need.
And plus the recycled, how do we as a venture make money? We make money by taking the crushed plastic inside the machines and redistributing them to recycling companies which pay for the plastic.
I can go further into the cost structure. Basically, we had to analyze first on the market how much an empty plastic bottle would be worth to a recycling company. And we checked supermarkets in America that had similar machines and how much they were giving their customers. And we determined that a plastic bottle could be worth about 10 cents if sold to the right recycling plant. And in our currency, that's about 1.65 pounds. And then we determined how much. Now we decided to split this 1.65 in different ways. 0.25 would go to the person who recycled the bottle as his reward. And 0.15 would go to the campus as a commission, basically, for allowing us to install our machines on campus. instead of just paying a license fee from the start. As well as a point one, which should be added to shipping, because recently we calculated shipping costs and we determined that it would cost about, let's say, 10 piastres per bottle to have it shipped. And then when we inputted all that into our model for our cost structure model, we determined that we would break even within the first month because our machines cost about £10,000 each based on our research, and we're going to have 2 machines, so that's 20,000, plus our fixed costs, which are about £7,000 for rent, electricity, website hosting, for instance. And then we had variable costs, which included the shipping costs and how much we would give back for each bottle recycled. And overall, we should break even within the first month and even earn profit off the first month. So it was a completely feasible idea.
Our goal as a company is to place as many machines as possible around all of Egypt. Instead of thinking of this as a way for people to make money off recycling, we think of it as a recycling initiative that can be implemented in all of Egypt. And our goal is to give people or motivate people to recycle, to help remove trash off the streets, and also, like, in a way, this machine teaches them that by placing a bottle, you're making a difference. And our company slogan is "One bottle a day can save the planet every day."
Well, basically, we have a lot of connections with our student body. Many of us are in several different clubs across campus, and we decided to start with 2 machines on campus because we'd have the resources to get the product out there. As soon as we install the machines, we know I have many friends, for instance, in the computer science major, including myself. So we were able to get a website up, as well as work on an app and a video that we've already added to the site. And we know a lot of friends in marketing committees that can help with posters and such. So these are basically like the bird in hand principle that we learned. These are resources that we have, so we might as well just use them, which is why we're starting with AUC. Once we earn we gain profit, we're going to start to expand to other universities and then throughout Egypt.
I learned how to do a business plan and how to start my own business. And also for our project, Rebottle, our main aim is also to encourage people to stop using plastic, because also plastic is harming the animals.
From this venture, we've learned that teamwork is very important, and especially conducting interviews with our target customer, because without these interviews we wouldn't have learned or attempted to change the way we do things for the best reasons, such as the example of the donation option. Also, the interviews are the reason we are continuing. Without the interviews, we would have never known if this problem is worth solving. But based on our interviews, they have showed us that this problem is indeed worth solving, and it is something that should definitely be implemented on campus and in Egypt in general.
As mainly an engineering major with no previous experience in business at all, this course actually helped me apply some of the things that I've learned, in website design and such, and also learn more about how hard it can be to actually start a business, because I just previously assumed it was just simple, back of the envelope calculations and then you're set. But it turns out there's a lot more to it, like funding and marketing and your customer segments and where you're going to, what problems you're going to address and how will you get this product to your customer. Because a main problem that many companies have is ease of use. Maybe the product, a product could be brilliant, but the customers might not have any way. They don't have, I can't explain it really. They don't have the knowledge or capabilities to use the product, or they're unaware of how beneficial it could be. So getting the idea out there and how the ease of use is an important priority.
this course helped me with understanding the market more, and it helped me figure out how many types of markets are there, and it helped me personally, as for example creating a franchise of any restaurant or anything. Actually, it helped me throughout the process of it, and how easily and how easily it could be done.
This course and with the Wadwani Foundation method of teaching is that we're learning based on experience rather than the traditional textbook smart board, like the traditional way of learning. Instead, we are actually creating something, and based on the experiences we're learning. And in my opinion, experience is the best way to learn anything, because without the experience, you can't do anything.
But like the assignments are really unique because the first assignment caught me off guard, the $1 venture. Where like when I read it first, I didn't actually assume we'd be going out to buy products and trying to sell them to actual people. So that completely caught me off guard. And from that point on, I knew that this course would be different in terms of like we're conducting our own interviews, we're doing our own assessments of things, we're creating our own sites. So everything's like it's a more hands-on approach than other courses.
I really respect this new teaching method because it helps a lot of students, that every student have his different personality, so it helps some understand more in the field, and I really respect what they did, and hope that other classes change to